Hi guys. So I'm coming to you today from my kitchen in my living room. So, spring break, coming back from spring break is definitely not what we thought it was going to be. So, what are the next few weeks going to look like? I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you guys about that. And overall, to be quite honest, I don't really know what to tell you to give you an overall idea because with you, I'm kind of figuring this out as we go. So, first of all, what about the next 5 weeks? Well, first thing that we're going to, sorry, I'm have my list here. First thing that we're going to do is we are going to keep learning. We are going to do that for a couple reasons. One, as you move through school, you're just in sixth grade. Okay, so the science that we learn in sixth grade is going to continue to get built on. And school will continue for you. It's just going to look a little different this year for however long it needs to be, but you will continue to go on. So I want to make sure that you have that knowledge that you're going to need as you move on. Second reason that we're going to keep learning is we need some sort of sense of normalcy right now. So, like something that's normal. I realize being taught completely online, watching videos, and all these things is not really normal. Like, we're not sitting together in a classroom, like I'm talking to you right now from my kitchen table. So, that's definitely not normal. But the fact that we can still keep learning, doing some things to keep some knowledge going, that's important. Also, I don't want you guys to regress. Like, I don't want you to lose any of the knowledge that you've worked so hard this year to gain. But overall, like, I want you guys to be okay. Okay. So, expectations. What is it going to look like? Like, what do I expect you to be doing? Well, every day you're going to have something to work on. The goal is that those things would be about 20 to 30 minutes worth of work. Here's the catch, though. If I'm thinking 20 to 30 minutes of work, that's not 20 to 30 minutes of work while you're watching TV. And like that can get strung out. Remember, I have a seventh grader. I get it. I know what he does. Anyway, yeah, so you're going to have work to do every day. That doesn't mean you're going to be turning something in every day, but I'm expecting you to do something every day. Now, you can, like, we may have something where I say, okay, you've got 3 days to work on this. Again, thinking 20 to 30 minutes every day. You can, if you want to, knock it all out in one day. That's great. Okay. But remember, you have other classes that you're going to be doing things in as well. So, where are you going to find all of this work? Well, I will show you in a later part of the video that there's going to be similar to like the snow day schedule, not snow day schedule, the list of things for you to do for snow day. That thing that got emailed out to your parents, there's a similar version that will be sent out to parents and you, and it's going to have more detailed information on it for you as far as what exactly you're going to be doing. Some teachers will have it sent out for the entire week. Some will be adding things day by day. But there will be a more overall view of what you're going to need to do. All of our stuff is going to be posted in Google Classroom with very detailed instructions. Lots of help for you to find things, to do things. I'll probably be putting a lot of extra resources in there for you. Okay, so there's that. And so what do you do if you have a question? We have this thing set up called office hours. Office hours are a throwback to college. So in college, when I wasn't getting something, I would want to go meet with a professor, the teacher. Well, that teacher taught more than just my class. Okay. And so what you did was you went to see that professor or that teacher during their office hours. That was a time in which they were scheduled to be in their office available to help students. So that's what the word office hours means if you don't know that. Now, the difference is that this is not going to be a face-to-face meeting. So what you're going to do is this is a time during office hours, and it has it on that document that you'll get, is when can you email a teacher and expect a response. I wouldn't say instantly, but it should be pretty fast, okay? Now, here's the thing. That does not mean you can only email a teacher during office hours. Email me anytime you have a question, because most of us are going to be on our computers, kind of again, working and figuring this thing out as we go. So don't just think that I have to email them only during their office hours. I get your emails come up on my phone. I can get back to you pretty quickly. Okay. Um, there is another option for you if you have questions, and that is using a program that is like a video message type thing. It's not you and me talking over video conferencing. It's you record a video, then I record the response back and forth, and it's called Flipgrid, Grid, grid. So I'll come back to that in a little bit. One of the other expectations that I have for you is patience. Okay, have some grace for me, for yourself. We're figuring this out as you go. Some of you may be having to share your computer with your other, well, probably not because, well, yeah, anyway. But you may have to do some other chores around the house, or you may have to keep an eye on brothers and sisters, okay? I get it, okay? Trust me, get it. Something else you're going to really want to make sure that you're doing is check your email, and not just once a day, honestly. Like, I would probably check it at the beginning of the day, and then like in the afternoon, and then maybe like later on. So I would say at least twice a day. That's one of the key things when especially if you email a teacher, you need to check your email and look for a response, okay? So that is one of the ways that you're going to really engage with your learning and become a self-advocate. This whole 5 weeks of virtual learning, this is really where those success habits are really going to show. Okay, what's your grit? What are you doing to find answers to questions that you have? What are you going through Google Classroom, looking at the resources that were there? I intend to push out a lot of stuff for you, and I'm trying to figure out a way to make that best available. I may have to reformat my website and have things posted on there, more of information for you rather than scrolling through Google Classroom. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. Some other things that I wanted to share with you is right before we went on spring break, I graded your atmosphere quizzes. Okay, got them put in the grade book, as you probably have seen. I mean, they weren't horrible, but they weren't like spectacular either. So we are probably going to want to redo those. But here's the thing. They're sitting in my classroom, and I can't get in my classroom. So I don't, other than your grade that's in PowerSchool, like I couldn't tell you which questions you got wrong. I couldn't tell you what you needed to fix. So I have to figure out what is that going to look like as far as how we redo that. Because here's the other thing that's thrown in the mix now is that we are stopping our weather unit and we're moving on to geology. So lots of flexibility required by everybody, but we may go back to the weather unit towards the end of the school year. We may not. I honestly don't know, okay? But I do know that there will be a way for you to retake that quiz. I just have to figure out what that looks like. So give me a little bit of time to figure that part out, okay? Let's see here, going through my list. Oh yeah, make sure that the work that you're doing is actually your work, not somebody else's. Because here's the deal. You're going to be the one that's going to have to use it later on. So don't think, oh, I'm going to get off now and make it easy on myself. You're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. So don't do that. Super important. If some of the work that I ask you to do, if something is not working, like I tell you to go to this site and it's blocked, I have to know that like as soon as possible. Please do not assume that someone else will have emailed me and contacted me and told me that. I would rather have 110 emails sitting in my inbox that says that this site is blocked than nothing at all. On YouTube videos, like I said, there's going to be lots of different resources in there that I have for you. If a YouTube video, if for some reason I forgot to approve it and it's not working for you, there's going to be some workarounds, and I'll have some more information for you on that. But again, super important. If there's anything that's not working, you're struggling with, please, please, please reach out. Okay. I am going to miss you guys. So we'll just do lots of these. Okay. But we will figure it out one day at a time. All right. I will see you guys soon and have a fabulous day. Bye.